Tonight, Hope Farms officially opened its doors this weekend, welcoming hundreds of visitors eager to check out flowering trees, garden essentials, and birdseed blends just in time for Mother's Day. This video of a semi-truck versus train accident in Sleepy Eye, just west of Mankato, that occurred Friday afternoon. Matthew Richard Adamson's fate is one that shocked the community. And Tuesday, after a virtual court hearing, survivors and their families made sure he heard exactly what he's taken from them. 46-year-old Matthew Adamson was sentenced to 19 years and 7 months in federal prison. And also, I did want to add that right before going live, we did speak to another neighbor. He walked up to me and said that this shooting actually happened right outside of his teenage daughter's window. He said he had just moved from Minneapolis trying to escape some of the crime that was happening up there. Cami, I am actually standing here at the scene, and I know it's a little dark, but we're standing in the aftermath right now. Just last night, there was police tape up as well as many vehicles that were here, but I am standing on 10th and a quarter Street Southeast and 1st Ave Southeast. This is where everything took place last night, and it happened just before 7. The Rochester Police Department responded to a report of a shooting at this home. Now, once first responders arrived, a crowd has gathered in Austin to fight against what they say is a threat to Social Security, and protesters of a hands-off rally say they're working to get ahead of any potential changes. People protested in Austin against potential Social Security cuts and Elon Musk's comments, calling the program a Ponzi scheme. For example, if your utility box sits low to the ground in the flood zone area of your home, this could cause some major issues when it comes to electricity if disaster hits. Just last Wednesday, a cow wandered into the road here and was hit and killed by a driver. Hey, Cami, a lot of progress is being made at the Southbridge Mall, and actually the work session that was held today is giving a little more optimism about what to expect at the mall within the next few years. Home is where your story begins, but it's also where you should envision your job. That's according to one Byron, midlife career coach.
What I want midlife women to know is that it's never too late. And they are in their prime time.
I sat down with Dawn Friedland, CEO of Dawn LeRae Coaching. She's committed to helping midlife professional women transition into their next career chapter. So I decided to take a look into what one Rochester dog is doing to get herself back up and running. This is Bella. Come on. Come on. An 11-year-old, nearly 70-pound golden retriever who is shown here resting and pre-medicated right before her procedure. Acres of this park. And while some people were a little hesitant about the cold temperatures outside, the park also did offer some indoor activities. Let's go ahead and check them out.
It's actually only my second time discovering one of these.
What is this?
An
antler?
Changed the way that I feel.
Austin says that feeling became more rewarding than chasing a high. We get in the car, follow the rules of the road as expected, and hope to make it to our destinations safely. But there's some external factors that contribute to the safety of your trip. Guys, the holidays are almost here, which means it's the perfect time to pick out your favorite tree here at Fraser Firs in Rochester. Something like this maybe, or something like this. Gary chose a good tree. This is nice. Jean, you've been kind of organizing here. You even were here solo doing this and creating a movement. Can you talk about just the growth that we're seeing here tonight? Welcome back. It is 6:48, and Hunter, I was just thinking, if my mom lived out this way, her Mother's Day gift would have been perfect for the weather that we have. I'll give you a hint. It has to do with the fastest growing sport.
Pickleball?
Hey. Don't say that. Actually, take it back. She'll know. It's a surprise.
Sorry, was she watching? I hope she wasn't.
No, she's probably asleep right now.
Okay, oh, that's good. Sorry. Sorry for...
I feel like whoever comes up with something, they should implement some of those colors. Some red onion, which kind of looks purple, and I don't know, maybe some Sour Patch Kids or something. So since you're getting this one, which looks like the last one, which one should I try?
The M&M chocolate one back there.
Have we met before? No. I feel like you know me. Oh, this actually works. I had a nice model here. Aaron White helped me out. And Aaron, we did a little test to see how true to form fits.
Yeah.
Now, you want to make sure that you're wearing some tight-fitting clothing. Not saying that this is too tight, but you do want to make sure that it is proportionate to your body so that you have the accurate measurements for that is you right there, Aaron. And it has your full sizes there, the bust, the waist, the hips.
All right.
Yeah, it's able to track even more of that. And I believe I did also take a test as well, and it was pretty accurate there. I didn't show my weight though, so we put Aaron's information up there.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, looking at
2025 is the magic number, or the highly anticipated year when Minnesota will begin retail sales of recreational marijuana, and growing stores are preparing.
No, I think everybody should just be super excited, that we get to have this a part of our lives.
Peter Jada is the co-owner of Canna Servia in Rochester with his wife Tasha. The store teaches customers how to cultivate cannabis, and owners say they'll soon be getting a micro-business license to add on the dispensary. As the red light for recreational sales nears its turn, businesses like Canna Servia are getting a head start in building clientele.
I would say overall it's been absolutely amazing to meet every one of the people who've stopped into the store.
But owning cannabis and THC stores doesn't come easy. It can come with rocky relationships with federally regulated banks, since cannabis is only legal on the state level, marketing barriers, and regulation challenges. In fact, many of the stores are checked frequently to make sure hemp products are in compliance. Do you guys have a fear in that? Do you feel like it's necessary?
It's definitely necessary. I mean, because if you're selling stuff that was grown in your house and maybe you didn't have the best pest mitigation, things of that sort, you shouldn't be giving that to people without them knowing exactly what they're consuming.
Another possible obstacle in this field is very competitive.
There's so many more stores in the cities, and it might be a little bit harder for them to kind of get their footing, so they really have to be a little bit more cutthroat. It's going to be a bit more fun down here, just because we can be a little bit more tight-knit.
With that being said, I took a drive to St. Paul to see how another store owner is navigating the hemp industry.
It's definitely not the path of least resistance, and I think it's a huge learning experience.
I spoke with Glenn Brown, owner of Grow Op. He describes the online store as the cannabis version of a distillery or a brewery. His business contacts have helped transition his products into nearly 200 stores across Minnesota and in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's a double-edged sword when they come check out the retail location, because it just wouldn't be the carrier or the retail owner that'd be at stake.
Brown says although he is unfazed by this, businesses have to work together with product owners to ensure compliancy is in place. Despite the differences in the cannabis industry in Rochester and the Twin Cities, common themes they both share is gaining social acceptance and erasing negative stigmas surrounding the plant.
We're more so destigmatizing the criminalization of weed, cannabis, marijuana, through creating a safe space for it.
Making sure that we're able to be like, look, if this is your first time consuming cannabis, you're going to want these proportions to make sure that you're feeling good and you're not, overusing.
Both parties say they are continuing to host events to normalize and educate about the plant and share about the job opportunities made possible by the industry. And between August 2023 and early 2025, there's plenty of room for growth. Sananda McCall, KIMT News 3.
I look back to when I was really tired doing all the things I loved.
Some of the things that keep Connor going: fishing and hockey, especially the Minnesota Wild. Connor's 18-year-old brother Carver was also born with a heart defect, so he understands his brother's struggle all too well, a weight their parents have shared.
As hard as it is, we've had that talk where someone has to have a tragedy for us to have a blessing.
The family is holding on to hope, and Connor's positive attitude is infectious. Connor's even picked out his victory song, a twist on Frank Sinatra's classic, New York, New York, singing, "Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New heart, new heart."
Son, your heart is a little sick, but you have the biggest, brightest, best heart in the world.
The wait for a new heart is long and difficult. Connor has been in the hospital since January 7th, hooked up to wires for constant medication. Doctors say it could be 6 to 9 months before they find a matching heart. And even after the transplant, he'll have to stay at Mayo for 3 more months.
Connor is hopeful that in the next few weeks that we get that special call and the miracle heart will come.
And while they wait, the family is surrounded by love. Support has poured in from around the world. The prayer chain in Connor's room is testament to that. And Connor's not just waiting. He's lifting up other patients on his floor, a big brother to those going through the same thing.
I'm blessed, Mom. I feel blessed 100%. I have the 2 best boys in the world.
In a place that's become their temporary home, the family is making the best of it. And Connor, he's not just waiting for a heart. He's waiting for a chance to sing his song and live his life.